This introduction to the new Z.umn.edu. If you're familiar with the existing Z, you'll recognize a lot of the functionality, but we've added a ton of new features based on feedback from users, and we're really excited about what's possible. In this video, I'll show you what's changed and what hasn't, so you can jump right in right away. When you first log in, you'll notice that the top section looks very much like the old Z. It's just been cleaned up a bit. So you can go ahead and create a new URL right away just by entering your destination address, and then choosing a keyword, or leaving it blank to let Z generate one for you. If I click the Z Link It button, I'll get shown my target URL right away, and I can click the Copy button to copy it to my clipboard. We've also got some nice links over on the right so that you can quickly compose a tweet with that new URL, or generate a QR code so that you can embed it in a poster. One of the most often requested features of Z is the ability to share URLs with other people, and we've built that in a really powerful way. So if you've created a URL and you just want to give it to someone else, so they'll take responsibility for it and you won't have to even see it anymore, we've got the ability to give a URL to someone else. So I can select a URL and choose Give to a different user, and a dialog will appear asking me to confirm who I'd like to give that URL to. After sharing with a person, they'll need to accept that URL, and until they've accepted, you have the ability to revoke that URL if you do anything by accident. Even more powerfully, we've built in the concept of collections and the ability to share collections among multiple people. You can think of collections sort of like folders that you put your URLs into, and you can share that folder, that collection, among multiple people in an office. So for example, maybe you've created a series of URLs around a conference. You can group all of those URLs together in a collection and then share that collection with all of the conference organizers. And it's really straightforward. Up towards the top, I've got a My Collections link. And I can create a new collection. I'll call this one My Conference. And I can add some descriptive text just so I remember later on what this one's all about. This is an important conference. And I'll create that collection. Now if I go back to my Z-links, I can choose to transfer any URL into that collection, and I'll get a confirmation. And I can even do that in bulk by selecting a bunch of them and saying, move to a different collection, and I'll transfer them into my conference URL. If I go back to my collections, I'll see my conference there, and I can add additional members. So I can share this collection with a variety of users, and they'll all have the ability to go in and edit these URLs, add additional URLs to the collection, etc. We've also added support for departmental accounts, so you no longer have to make a special request in order to have a departmental account working with Z. You'll notice I can filter my results by collection, and I've got a really powerful search tool as well. So it's quick to find, even if you're one of the people who has hundreds or even thousands of URLs on your Z account. If you visit your stats page by clicking on the click count, or by selecting Stats from the menu over on the right, you'll see that we've carried forward the various click views from the existing Z, including the map and a chart. You can change your collection directly within this URL, and for every URL you've again got the choice of tweeting or showing a QR code. So this is a really quick way to share that URL no matter where you're looking to put it. So that's a quick introduction to the new Z. You'll see it's most of the same functionality that many of you have grown to love and rely on, with some of the most popular features and a whole new interface. We're also excited about what's possible now that we've built this really powerful application. So if you have ideas for how Z could be even better, let us know. Thanks.